that as the heavenly bodies themselves rotate through the sky, various harmonies are produced. Therefore, this uppermost sphere of heaven, which burns the stars, as it revolves more rapidly, provides a higher shrill tone, whereas the lowest revolving sphere, that of the moon, gives forth a lower tone. For the earthly sphere, the ninth, remains forever motionless and stationary in its position at the centre of the cosmos. And if we can find the right tunings between things, can a shape do something? Can a pentacle do something, was Robert's question. Can numbers do things? Well, isn't there something absolutely fascinating about the way in which an opera singer can shatter a glass across a room by finding the right sympathetic frequency? There is something quite magical, quite, I won't say demonic, but I had to remind myself of the name of it, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Later, if you remember, Google the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. It was a gigantic suspension bridge in Tacoma, and all of a sudden one night it started to move like the tentacle of an octopus. This is a solid steel structure. This is not being built by idiots. This is being built by proper engineers with proper degrees. And yet there was no hurricane blowing. It's just the wind was the precise resonant frequency of the bridge. And of course, if something hits a resonant frequency, it doesn't matter if it does that for a minute, perhaps, but if it does it for minute after minute after minute, and eventually this entire bridge, I think over a period of about an hour, shook itself to pieces. Now let's get over the word magic. I don't believe there were evil spirits doing this. I don't believe an exorcist would have been able to put an end to this. But let's get over the word magic. There's something magical about phenomena like that, isn't there? There really is. It's just a right application of gentle pressure by attuning the bridge to the wind. Down it comes. That sense of attunement between the macrocosm and the microcosm is incredibly important for any artist, I think. Because what you're trying to do, I think, when you're trying to communicate through art or music, is you are trying to tune the strings of your soul in such a way, and then via a medium, if you're like me speaking through the wobbling or playing a guitar through the wobbling or if you're using paint, you're using vibrations of light, incredibly sensitive vibrations, to try and create something similar in the strings of consciousness in another being, perhaps years away, perhaps hundreds of miles away. Yet this action at a distance is possible. Let's go over the word magic. Here we have